I guess that ain't nothing in a mirror.
I need to get my fucking tweets back on this though.
You can have both. I got both of them hoes now. It's easier. They fixed it. I got YouTube and Twitch on this bitch. You gotta click which one you want to use.
Well, it was a common sight in the 80s and 90s. Not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
His options.
The second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Oh, you confident. This man, he at home. Nigga, he's 11-3. He got a squad, but they got a 94 speed, bro. Debo, Ayuk, and he fucking got John Ross.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette, and he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Brady now to throw.
Ooh, that was a
quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Here's Brady to throw. Airing this one out for Evans.
Dunk him, Mike.
It's complete.
Dunk him, Mike.
Be taken down at about the 33.
Nigga, little fucking boy.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Brady. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you
Good pig!
One that's intercepted.
Good fucking pig, boy.
Picks it, and the Bucs are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And the Niners get there and bring him down. But Nick Bosa is so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic, 3rd and long after that last sack. Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Are you playing with KD? Oh, that got out.
Here we go. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Lance. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. On the return, Johnson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Hold on, JG, what the fuck you doing at the house, nigga?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways.
This nigga don't know how to go put them on. I already know that. You gotta go through it. It's like a dunk shot creator. You gotta make a dunk package. When you're done with your my career, just share your screen out. So you can see that.
Position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be brought down right.
Yeah, you gotta make your package or you're not gonna do all the dunks type shit. You can't make them, like, the leaning slams is already made. You just gotta, like, go equip them type shit and pick which ones you want. There's different ones. It's gonna be leaning slams and there's gonna be a whole types of leaning slams type shit.
Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. So on fourth down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Johnson on the return. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady, throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, they talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw on 2nd and 10. Lance. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe...
Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Bucs on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Brady. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Called it a very strong gain of 24. Brady. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Brady to throw again. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
And this is off the left upright. And it comes back. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Lance's throw there into the hands of Ross. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Meanwhile, Lance's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, it's Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And Lance now to throw.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Let's go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now Lance. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The kick by Gold is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this 1-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Brady. And incomplete on the deep ball. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Lance looking to throw it.
Good shit.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Joe Tryon drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up fourth down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Johnson to return it. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Fournette once more on second down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Brady going to try and throw on third down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bucs have retaken a third-quarter lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Lance finding Kittle, first down San Francisco. Here's Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing on second and long. Lance. And he finds Tyler Kroft. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw, it's Lance. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lance. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Lance going to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 15 now. Lance under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Yeah.
Shaquille Barrett, his 2nd sack of the night.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. The kick by Gold is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for in this divisional round matchup. Tie game, 4th quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Close there. He caught it. Just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college
go to my player, go to animations, go to Dunk Creator, create, go ahead, click that out, his name down something.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Being chased out left. Looking for Godwin, and he's got it complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
All right, hold on. Go down. You don't even have your I'll take dunks. He quit, nigga.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he takes this
Press
right
X,
near the
nigga.
45-yard line.
Do you have enough cash?
5 yards on the carry. Good
Press
pickup
X,
on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Press X. Do you want the pro ones too? Hold on. Press circle. Do you want the pro ones too or no?
They ain't gonna let me say hey, bro.
Nah, fuck it. You got the elite. You don't really got enough money anyway. It's some other shit you gotta buy. Press R2. Alright, hold on, let me see that. Go down. Yeah, that's what you need right there. Maybe say some more.
I have to go ahead and face mine too.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. A great pick. Nice.
If you got a lead, no point in having Zion. You got to pick one of the other type shit. They both can't be on.
Because he had visions of end zone in his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Great quick drops. No windmills, none of that.
And the Niners have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and they will take
I just said Indiana, hell, boy, I got 54, 14, and 5.
Kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back.
I obviously found my big, but I ain't gonna lie, I don't think that guard is me, bro. I ain't gonna say I don't like him, but I just don't think it's me. Yeah, I want to play with your build, like, because I feel like your build is fucking crazy.
Moment of their season, all hyperbole aside, you're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something.
I made that same build. I just started
that.
down.
Well upfield across the 45. Brady now on first down. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45
had like a 90 or 82
going out.
there.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
You ain't no big man there. You a wing player.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And it might be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Nah, fuck, can't be Megatron, nigga. I'm just my dude.
This is 3rd and long.
Nigga, what's up? Chris carrying like a bitch right now, bro. I'm catching all fucking shit.
Lean this lad.
He got
it is.
Thank you.
This is caught by Evans. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made.
Go to the names, like the play.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hit R2, bro. Keep going. Right there, send me what you done. Who got the lead? One of these niggas got lean on slam, bro.
Dancing to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And Lance is throwing and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
A tie game in the 4th quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Lance now on 1st down. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep him from getting out of bounds.
Jordan, go back, fool. You didn't equip it. Go back.
Successful.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him
Gameplay
right
animations.
at the line of scrimmage.
Go down.
This drive starts with
Dunk
2 steps
style.
forward,
Dunk style. Change that shit from LeBron
LeBron
to something.
Looking at
right there.
2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Equip it.
Now Lance.
But when you go get some more VC, you gotta go buy some more dunk animations and add it to that dunk style. Now your dunk, your contact dunks is on now.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn.
You didn't buy a lot of dunks. You only bought like 2.
Running left, here's Mitchell, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, that
The
is.
defense will burn their 3rd and final
Go to dunk style
timeout.
creator just so you can see that it's on there. Go to dunk style creator.
Upcoming 2nd down play.
And hit something. This is next gen for you, nigga. Go down to contact dunks. You see where it says elite? Go down. You gotta equip it. You already got it equipped. So go to alley-oops. You said you bought.
As the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity
It's
to run the
equipped.
football
See?
and chew up a little more
It's
time off
equipped.
the clock.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. That is not going to be any.
Hey, go to your settings. Hold on, go to your settings before you play another game. Go to your settings. Option settings. Yeah, and then go to controller settings. Controller.
That was by design, but we do know that a
And
lot of
go
kickers like the ball in the right half
shot
in order to
time
keep
and
the
release
field goal.
time. Go to late and change it to early. Yeah, early. So, and then turn vibration off.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
And then go all the way down.
So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. This would put them in the NFC title game.
turn, defense assist, strength to 10.
Puts it right through, and Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have
Read it, nigga. The term the effectiveness of AI defensiveness movement assistance. So basically just the help. So they ain't fucking helping in your my career so damn hard. And that's it. But you know you only gonna catch them animations if you somewhat do the dunk meter or just activate limitless take.